I think there are different types of message that Israel is trying to give to Syria and Turkey. I think first and foremost, it's about at least here in Ankara, many believes that it's a campaign tool for Netanyahu. Israel needs an enemy, and Turkey fits, I think, this description about the enemy, the next enemy of Turkey. And so therefore it is understood as part of Netanyahu's political campaign. It will be useful for Israel in the context of its domestic struggle to win the election. Beyond that political narratives, I think there are also other driving factors behind the Israeli airstrike in Syria. Of course, the military context is really important in that context. And as we know, there is an agreement between Syria and Turkey in terms of calibrating and strengthening Syrian security and military capacity. And we know that Israel, I think, is opposing to establish a sustainable, strong military capacity of Syria. We can say that US can play a lot of constructive role in terms of de-escalating situation between Turkey and Israel. Now, Turkey is really cautious and really careful in terms of not engaging any direct military confrontation against Israel in Syria. I mean, it's not limited to with Syria, and from a broader perspective, I think Turkey is trying to establish a sustainable regional order. There are a lot of attempts to do this, to achieve this, but when it comes to Syria, I think there are a lot of challenges, and we have not been speaking fairly about the challenges in Syria since the dramatical changes in our region after the fall of Assad regime, including the war between Israel, United States, and Iran. I think it dramatically changed the strategic landscape and the way in which the actors' position and understanding about the region. I mean, I know that this is a really interesting understanding from a Turkish perspective, but many believe that if Turkey can consolidate Syrian security, at the end of the day, Israel will also benefit from this security. I think this is really important, and many US officials understand the situation from this perspective.